Hey, 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 beautiful people. It's me, Amanda, coming to you with Star Seed to Star Flower, a space where we can grow, unfold, and ascend. Well, I am coming to you on a Thursday. So, thankful Thursday. Sound good? Uh, Yesterday on the wonderful, wacky Wednesday, I actually chose out. I had a lot of work and I made excuses and I chose not to record my episode yesterday. So, my apologies to myself, my apologies to you, but I'm here. I'm here. Today is a new day and I'm grateful. I'm truly grateful to be here. Uh, I wonder how everyone's doing with all these energies. I don't know if my shirt says it all, but it's been a little cray cray, like everything melting away, right? All the things. It's been a um new moon in Cancer, which if you know about astrology, the Cancer, the crab is the water. It's the emotions. The moon is emotions. So we've all been going through it, ascending, unfolding, growing, right? Today looks like I'm gonna have my cat, Rose Starlight, join us in the background as she walks across my couch. Anyways, today I wanted to talk about navigating opinions, navigating opinions of other people and opinions of yourself, right? From yourself. What are opinions, right? To me, opinions are like pizza toppings. It's like what you prefer versus what maybe other people prefer, you know? It's a preference. It is an individual preference, in my opinion. There's the opinion. um, you know, your personal reality is based up of your personality, right? Like your personality. If you are happy, joyful, gratitude is your attitude, you're uplifting, your personal reality will be that. If you are cranky or angry or offended or, all the things, that's going to be your personal reality. It's not right or wrong. It's what you choose, right? Like your opinion is what you choose. It's like somebody who has an opinion that um, pizza is yucky, right? People have an opinion that pizza is yummy, that they love it. Um, an opinion can be you don't like the smell of of a perfume or somebody, or maybe an opinion you enjoy the rain and instead of you don't like the sun, and the other person has an opinion that they like the sun better than the rain, right? And in this reality, we all walk around with tons and tons of opinions, opinions of ourselves, opinions of others, maybe of how people should live their life, maybe how you should be living your life. And down at the base of it, it's your personal reality. Like, what do you want to create? What do you want to feed? What you feed will grow. Ultimately, that's the truth of it. You want to wake up every day and have an anger as your attitude or your energy, you're gonna find things to be more angry about. That's just the truth of it. It's the way that this whole existence works. You wake up and you are grateful and you are happy and thankful and joyful. You're gonna find more of those things to be grateful and thankful and joyful for. Uh, they say like minds attract, right? Like your vibe attracts your tribe, per se. Uh, And as you're shifting and navigating life, you're going to come across people with their opinions that you're not going to agree on, that are going to shake you and shift you and try to get you out of your center. And that is where you get to make the choice. Are you going to give away your personal power? Are you going to give away your center and your foundation for what somebody else wants to say about you and about your life and how you live your life? Like, at the end of the day, who's living your life? Are you not the one living your life? Or are you allowing other people to live your life? Are you living through the lenses of other people, other people's opinions, other people's ideas of what your life should look like? If you're doing that, then those are just programs. Those are programs of people pleasing, of not standing in your power, of not knowing what you truly want. This is your life. It is your existence. You are here to exist. You are here to experience. You get to experience how you want to experience it. It's nobody else to tell you otherwise. I mean, it's not easy, of course, when you go from people pleasing to personal pleasing to yourself and not others. Um, it's rewriting a program that you have been stuck in, right? Like, we will continue doing what we've only ever done until you seek something outside of you, until you seek something new, until you try something new. It's like trying on a new outfit. Maybe you never wore, or a new hairstyle, right? Like, maybe you never wore these space buns before. I do them all funky sometimes. It's like, I don't care. I enjoy it. What other people think of it is not my responsibility. It's not my personal reality. It's not my truth, right? Like, your truth is your truth. My truth is my truth. Now, yes, there is a basis of scientific evidence and truths that maybe you can't say, like, oh, well, my truth is that I don't need to live on water. Well, is that a truth? I mean, yeah, you can choose to not drink water as well. You're choosing the consequences that can come along with it, right? It's like you saying, no, I don't need oxygen to breathe. Is that your truth? Because in all reality, every one of us here needs oxygen to breathe and to live, right? So there are certain bases that are a solid universal truth, as well as there are individual truths, right? It's like the person who rather have a dark room to sleep versus the person who needs the light on to sleep. Is either of them right or wrong? No, of course not. That's 222 here. Um, so it is your own personal preference, okay, on certain things. And everywhere you go, you're going to find people who have opinions. I mean, we all got opinions, right? I'm actually going to enjoy some of my sweet tea. Maybe somebody doesn't like sweet tea and that's their opinion. That's not mine. I love sweet tea as well as I love this cup. I love this cup. This cup says, kindness binds us. I believe that's a truth. I believe that's a universal truth. As well, maybe somebody else doesn't, right? Maybe a person who has somebody be kind to them, they immediately go to, oh, they want something, or oh, they're being fake, or no, don't be kind to me, right? Because maybe they've never had kindness. They don't understand what kindness is, they don't know what it is. Maybe it's uncomfortable for them. That's okay. You know what's comfortable to me is being kind, being so kind and so full of love. And I spread it like wildfire. I give it to myself so that I can give it to others. And it's not always easy. Of course, it's not. There's days that I wake up and I am like, I'm not capable. I am unworthy, right? Like, I make these I ams that are actually not my truths. as well as I pick that hat up to like feel those feelings and those emotions, right? And it could be a collective thing. I'm not going to say that it's not always um, just my individual. Obviously, everything outside of me is reflections and vice versa. That's what we're here for. Like your internal processes are your um, will be your external realities, as well as sometimes external realities are only here to show us that internal process that we maybe don't see, as well as some things are just not meant for us to internalize, right? Like, yeah, there's murder. Yeah, there's slaughter of innocent people happening out in our reality, right? Yes, there are people starving. There are people being like thrown out on the streets and homeless and in pain and alone. Absolutely. I am not dismissing that as well. I will not internalize it. I'm not out there killing people. I'm not out there slaughtering people. I'm not out there making people homeless and without food. I choose to, if I see somebody in need, I will give them food. I will give them water. I will even sit with them in a prayer and a love and a good vibes, whatever it is. They need a hug. They need to maybe be seen in that moment. I can understand that. I can have compassion for that. I too am human. We are all human. And not any of us has all the answers. We don't. We don't even have all the answers for ourselves. How can we think we have the answers for other people, right? So it's all about just navigating that. That's where like when people give you their opinions, like what you do with that is your personal responsibility. Truthfully. Like you can tell them, thank you for your opinion as well. I don't want to hear it, right? I think there was a thing I read one time that said opinions are like buttholes. We all have them, and not all of us want to hear or see them. I was like, okay, that's truth. That's truth. And as well, you can still speak your opinion. You can still tell people your opinion. And most likely, I want to say 90% of the time when you're giving your opinion, to somebody else on like how they need to like live their life or navigate their life or express their self, it's actually just like pointing back and reflecting to you. What is it in you that you choose? That's the way it needs to be, right? Like if you're choosing that's the way it needs to be, um, you're trying to choose for other people, maybe that's a choice that you need to be making for yourself. Maybe that's something you should be doing. It's like the person who judges, right? If you're having judgment, it's only an internal judgment and something for you to see, right? It's like the person who walks around and is like, I smoke cigarettes. I don't care. I'm not judging you. Don't judge me, right? Or the person who rather smoke a J instead of drink a glass of wine, right? Like, yes, there's a truth that it can be unhealthy to an extent for people as well. We all have our own choices and opinions, right? It's like somebody who maybe likes cold weather over warm weather, right? Like, is it right or is it wrong? I mean, it's a personal opinion or a judgment, right? Like, and sometimes we do that without realizing that we're actually like, our judgments are just prejudice and things that we maybe are blocking. Like I've had many people over my lifetime judge me for my tattoos and the way that I express myself, right? Is it right or wrong? No. Can they have their opinions and judgments? Absolutely. Do I have to internalize them and make them my truths? Absolutely not. That is your own personal responsibility, really. Like what you will allow will continue. And if you have people in your life that are constantly giving you their opinions, you have the right to say, thank you for those as well. I don't want to hear them anymore. It's not mine. I'm not here to carry it for you. That's not mine. You can let it go. You can put it down, right? As well, sometimes those people just don't need to be in your reality, in your life. There's no right or wrong. just is the way it is. It's like I fill people's cups with love and light and positive vibes and good energies. I fill mine with that. Are there days that I'm a little depleted more than others? Of course. Absolutely. That's when I choose and move and go out in my garden or, stand up for myself, color a book, whatever. Like go hug a tree, go cuddle with my kitty cat, play a game with my daughter, whatever it is, right? And you get to spread that like wildfire, whatever it is. And then you get to choose who you have in your reality. Like, does this person bring you joy and happiness, or is it always sorrow and sadness and complaining? Right? Like, you get to decipher who's best for you without anybody else's opinions. I mean, they can spew their opinions all day long. We all get to have that right. As well, we all get to have the right to set a boundary and a healthy boundary for yourself, right? It starts with self before you can do it for anybody else. You can't explain to somebody else what a boundary is if you've never had your own boundary, right? And trust me, coming from somebody who has had very lax, non existent boundaries, I've learned. I have learned. I have sat with myself so much that I know my piece. I know my capabilities. I truly know what I bring to the table because I'm at the table by myself a lot of the times. And I see and I know and I feel. And so you get to set those healthy boundaries. You get to for yourself, right? And how other people respond to those are not yours, right? It's an opinion. It's like somebody saying, well, you've only ever been their friend for so long. Like, I always thought you guys were great together. Well, yes, maybe there was a time you were. And that's also your opinion, right? That's your perspective of the way that you've seen it. And not everybody shows all of their self, right? Like, I have been on this journey to be the most vulnerable and open and raw. I mean, there was a point I used to share my journal entries. I still have, actually. I still do. I have friends, I have certain people that I am so open and vulnerable with. I will cry. I will share my journal entries. I will show the most rawest of raw. Like, why not? Right? There's nothing separate in this life. Nothing. Anything done in the dark will always come to the light. And so, yes, as well, I have boundaries and I don't share certain things with certain people. I get to share those with the ones that I choose, right? Like, you know what is best for you and you alone. So, navigating the opinions of other people may not be easy, but it is possible and you are worthy. You are worthy to set your boundaries. You are worthy to be there for yourself, to stand in your center into your truths and your knowings without being shaken or disturbed by other people. So, with that being said, I'm going to end this episode. It's been a little long one. So I love you all so very much. I love myself. I love us all. We really got this. You got this. I got this. We all got this. Anyways, until next time.